Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Monday, July 26, 2021. Time is 8:01 p.m. Jersey time. Okay, so we got an update on a public servant that's not a law enforcement. Well, I don't know if she's really a law enforcement. She's a corrections officer for Monmouth County Sheriff's Department. And as I read the other day, Monmouth County Sheriff Sean Golan is proud of all his officers, so I wonder if he's still proud of this one here. And this has to do, I did a story on this a couple weeks ago, of a corrections officer who had sticky fingers. She had a habit of going into Home Depot, I believe in West Long Branch, and on several occasions wore her uniform doing this. You know how they got the scanners up there and you scan stuff? You put it in a bag and they're supposed to trust you and just help you get in and out of the store a lot quicker. And so this one here was having a little issue scanning everything. And she stole I guess that's shoplifting, over $1,000 worth of stuff. And this just came out the other day, and it came out today, and it says Monmouth County Corrections Officer pleads guilty to shoplifting. And here it is, folks. There you go. I'm surprised this happened so fast like this. Probably because she made a deal, right? She got herself a little sweetie heart deal. Okay, let's read it and find out exactly what happened here. Let me get my glasses. It's getting dark out and I have a tough time reading. A 22-year law enforcement veteran to forfeit public employment. Now, the question is she going to lose her... Well, she's going to lose her job, that's obvious. I don't think she's got her time in to be retired. I don't know. Let's find out. A Monmouth County Corrections Officer has pled guilty after shoplifting in Ocean Township, West Long Branch, announced acting Monmouth County Prosecutor Lori Lenski. Suzanne Simone, 53 of Ocean Township, a 22-year veteran of the Monmouth County Correctional Institution, pled guilty today before Judge Ellen Torregosa O'Connor to fourth-degree shoplifting in connection with multiple instances where she failed to pay for items at local Target and Home Depot stores. Okay, the Target is in Ocean Township, the Home Depot's in West Long Branch. Simone's plea calls for her to pay restitution to both stores in a total amount of $1,320.90. Simone has also forfeited public office in New Jersey. She will receive non-custodial probation and is not allowed to return to either store. Now, that non-custodial probation, I believe, means that she doesn't have to go see a probation officer once a month or once a week or whatever. As long as she behaves herself for a period of time, she'll be in good shape. This follows an investigation by the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, which revealed that on multiple occasions, Simone skip-scanned items, essentially scanning multiple smaller items and not scanning larger items, or pretending to scan them and leaving the store without paying for them. In multiple instances, Simone was wearing her uniform while committing the theft. Some of the stolen goods were later recovered from her residence. Now, my question I have, why, if she was wearing her uniform, why was she not charged with official misconduct? She's using that uniform as a cover, because you look, oh, that's a person of, she's an officer of the court. She's not stealing or doing anything. Nobody's going to pay attention to her, right? Wrong. We should always pay attention to them. Simone is currently suspended from her position. Why is she suspended? Why is she fired? Simone is currently suspended from her position at the Monmouth County Corrections Institute. She is scheduled to be sentenced on September 24, 2021. So this is like a little plea deal. She hasn't been officially sentenced. The case is assigned to Monmouth County Assistant Prosecutor Melanie Falco, Director of the Office's Professional Responsibility and Bias Crime Unit. All right. I don't get it. She was making a good salary. I forget what it was. It was like $60,000 or something. Maybe she's making $100,000. I have to go back and look at the old story. You risking that over stealing some clothes or some tools or whatever it is? How stupid can you be? Obviously pretty stupid, because this hero did it. She just lost the best job she'll ever have. She's 50-some years old now, and she's not going to start all over. And people want to know why she's not there anymore. Guess what? I got fired. Why'd you get fired? I stole. And all you got to do, one's got to do, is just Google the name, and there it all comes up. You want somebody that's got sticky fingers working for you? Probably not. Not that I think she'll do it anymore, but this is what we pay for, folks. And the propaganda machine, as Sean Golden put out the other day, how proud he is of all his officers. And I don't know, Mr. Golden, you might have put your foot in your mouth on that one there. I know at least 2 of your officers that are clowns. All right, we'll put the link in the description. You can read the story yourself. Let me know what you think about this corrections officer stole over $1,300 and doesn't seem to be fired from her job yet. I got a feeling they're going to work a little deal out so that maybe she can get a retirement or something. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not too clear on that, but I'm sure something is in the workings. Till next time, people. Hey everybody, I have the one and only Matt Tim on the phone. He's going to clarify a few things regarding this corrections officer who's been on the job 22 years, got caught and pleaded guilty to shoplifting on several occasions. She wore her uniform. She's currently on suspension right now. So Matt, explain to me something. Is she going to be able to get any kind of pension or compensation for her 22 years?
Absolutely.
So I find this disgusting because she wore her uniform. I want to know why she wasn't charged with official misconduct.
What exactly did she plead out to, an indictable offense, or she plead out to a disorderly person's offense?
She pleaded out to 4th-degree shoplifting.
Okay, so she did plead out to an indictable offense, which precludes her from working in public employment again.
Right.
However, in this case, I'm led to believe that the expediency of the plea deal was a result, almost certainly without doubt, of them waiving her pension ineligibility. By default, though, John, she is entitled to the pension because because the misconduct alleged did not touch upon her employment. You and I both know that from a layman, from an everyday average Joe standpoint. She was wearing a uniform during the commission of the offense, and ostensibly she did that so that nobody would screw with her.
Right, exactly.
Okay? But in this case, that was not enough
she's on suspension right now. She hasn't been officially sentenced. She's going back, I think, in September for the sentencing.
By that time, she'll be a pensioner.
Yeah, so you think she'll just resign and then they'll give her pension?
I think I'll go one further. I think that she'll retire.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they just pass a thing that after 20 years these heroes can retire with a pension?
That's always been the case. It's always been 20 and out, but what it's done is it's allowed them to retire after 20 years and still be able to purchase back their health benefits.
So this hero, this corrections officer, is...
Who, Officer Rosie O'Donnell?
Officer Simone, her name is. I think she might, try out for the androgynous Pat character on Saturday Night Live. I'm not sure. That's just a rumor.
That's a good retirement gig for her.
It just pisses me off that she used her uniform as a ploy so nobody would bother her, and she's getting off on a 4th degree. Why do you think she didn't get brought up on official misconduct?
Because she didn't do anything that touches upon her official office other than simply wear a uniform. And one could argue that's incidental. That's like saying that a cop, a firefighter, hell, even a mailman is on their way home from work and they get into a an unrelated fist fight at one of their kids' soccer games.
But that would be a one-time situation. She did this on more than one occasion. She went to Target, she went to Home Depot, and she wore, according to the news report, she did it on more than one occasion, so that shows intent.
And she was always wearing her police uniform when she did it.
Right, exactly.
But you know what, John? I still think that's attenuated. Now, if somebody went to apprehend her and she would have said, "I'm a law enforcement officer," then guess what? You're very close to the line.
Yeah, well.
But the mere fact that she was wearing a uniform when she did it, it's not enough.
Why don't you think they fired her?
Because we know the way that these agencies work. When you and I get caught doing anything wrong, as do anybody in our inner circle, or even any member of the general public, it's you do the crime, you do the time.
Right. I mean, if I got caught stealing $1,300 worth of crap, my employer, my particular one employer, he would just come and say, "John, I can't have you anymore because I run a reputable place here and I can't have you here. I like you, buddy, but right now you got too much dirt on you." Or the case with her.
That's right, but when cops get caught, they cooperate with the system.
Cooperate. I like that. That's a new name. Cooperate.
That's right.
But she should have been immediately fired the minute she pleaded guilty.
She should have, and in most states, she would have. If this was Florida, not New Jersey, she would have. She has a very strong union. What correctional county did she belong to?
This is Monmouth County. It's one of Sheriff Golden's girls or guys.
Wow.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Wow, so now Sean Golden is allowing her ostensibly to retire and get her pension and move on to the next.
Yeah, she's going to get basically it's unsupervised probate. That's what the deal is. It hasn't been signed off by a judge yet, but she's going to get unsupervised probation, and if she behaves herself for the next how many months, that'll be the end of that.
I'm surprised that they didn't even just give her flat-out PTI, pre-trial intervention.
That's true. But I think, and I said this in the last video, I think you were even actually on that last video, I think because this was a planned thing that she did where she would wear the uniform on more than one occasion. She lived in Ocean Township, so one could say, well, she was on her way home from work and the Target's right there in Ocean Township, but you know what? She went to the Home Depot in West Long Branch. That is not on the way home.
Well, it depends on if she wants to take a roundabout way. I mean,
yeah, roundabout. That's quite a roundabout way.
Exactly. It's a very wide circle. But with everything being as it is, I think that politics are playing a strong role in this. I think that in election year, the sheriff doesn't want to fight with the Monmouth County Sheriff's Deputies Union. They're local of the PBA, and I think that this is his way of offering an olive branch.
Now, I know I asked you this last time. What do you think her sentence should be?
Her sentence should be she should have to offer free labor at a store at his hourly rate until everything that she did was paid off.
So you're saying she should go work at the Target or Home Depot and earn...
Exactly, at $12 to $15 an hour for about 3-4 months.
Yeah, but they could never do that. That'd be too embarrassing.
Exactly. You know, that's the thing with all
I got an idea. How about she put on prison stripes, stand out front of the store with a sign that says, "I stole X amount of dollars from this store."
I stole X amount of dollars from the store, and because I was a cop, I thought I could get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what we had this conversation last time about that. Yeah, I think that's exactly what she should do. That'd be part of her sentence, and she should get her little unsupervised probation. But I think she should have to stand out there one Saturday afternoon.
Do you think she should get her? Do you think she deserves her pension? Let me ask you that.
I'm going to say no. Because I said this in the last video, I recall. She used her uniform as a diversion tactic.
That's right.
That is my opinion. Oh, that's a correctional officer, that's an officer of a law, or whatever. Most people don't really know that she's in a uniform. She looks official. Oh, well, you know, these bootlickers out there. Oh, she's an upstanding person in society. So I think she should lose her pension because she used that office, her position, and her uniform as a cover.
And you know the other thing, John, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. Where's the case being prosecuted?
In Monmouth County. Well,
Exactly.
I want to say, yeah, it is through Monmouth County because Monmouth County prosecutor, I forget her name, is...
Linsky.
No, Linsky's not. Falco?
Oh, one of the assistant prosecutors.
Yeah, one of the assistant prosecutors is doing. So it's not being held through municipal court. It got sent up to county level because of the amount of money that she took.
Exactly. But the problem is that I still have with this is we know that her boss, Sean Golden, has an enormous amount of influence upon the Monmouth County prosecutor's office.
Oh, yeah.
He's an extremely powerful man in Monmouth County.
I think we said this last time. I think he probably brought her in the office, reamed her out, and then he made a phone call to the prosecutor's office, say, look, she's an idiot. This is how we're going
to handle this.
This is how I like you to handle this. And they're going to be like, sure, Goldie, no problem.
Anything for you, Sheriff.
That's right. She's been on the job a long time. Let's not let this one little stupid thing that she got caught for. This is including what she didn't get caught for.
You hit the nail on the head with that last sentence.
Right, because it's not, I think I said this in the last video, it's not like this just happened overnight. She got brazen, that's what it was.
That's right. And you notice a frequency towards the end, higher and higher, when she thought that she'd get away with it.
Right, and I think, how stupid could you be? How freaking stupid can you be? You're
that kind of money.
That kind of money, I forget what she's making. She wasn't making a whole lot of money, but...
Over 100, John.
I don't know if that... I have to go back and look what her salary was.
I think $110 or $120, something like that.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at the old video, because I did look it up, but it's just so silly. You're that close to retiring, you're making that kind of money. Why, again, you always... My lecture to people out there, you always have to ask yourself, when you're going to do something shady, you have to ask yourself, can I afford the costs if I get caught?
Am I going to give up a pension that's going to...
Right, am I going to steal $1,300 worth of stuff and lose a nice pension? So say she's making $100,000 a year and her pension's 60% of that. That's $60,000 a year.
Yep, now multiply that times 30. Now,
right, exactly.
Now you're up to $1.8 million.
Right, that's a lot of money, and never mind the embarrassment of all the people you've been working around who held you in high regard, and then you go do something stupid like that. Dumb, 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 dumb. All right, this is the one and only Matt Tim on the phone with me, and he just happened to call me by chance and got his little input into it. I'm John Van Dyke for New Jersey Exposed. Till next time, people.
It sound right, boys.